Oh, baby, hold on. It's Dizzo time.
Oh, yeah. Dizzo's gonna take us to church. It's Friday again. You know what that means. Dizzo's back. Happy hour is on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
New games, new vibes, but the crew's still tight. Season 3 is rolling. Get ready tonight. Yo, man, time to get your ass dialed in. Season 3, let's crank it up. Same good times, just fill your cup. Big Daddy Dizzo's live, so raise them high. Happy hour's back, let's ride. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Grab yourself a cold one and sit your ass down, people. Hell yeah!
Let me be the first one to welcome you to your weekend. Golf clap for you. You made it. I know it was a hard, long week. Same thing for me, man. And it always is. But the good news is you made it here, and the whole point of us getting together at this time every week is to look each other in the eye and kind of make sure that we're doing okay, get ourselves aligned and dialed in for that weekend. And, you know, by all accounts, while it's going to be a little bit rainy around here, we're supposed to have a decent weekend. And hey, man, it's Father's Day weekend, and we all have a father, we all had a father, and we all came from a father. And whether you still have your father in your life for better or worse, or you don't, and like me, my dad's been gone now for over 20 years, you can at least take a moment, if you have the inclination to do so, and raise a glass to old dad if he meant something to you or means something to you. So we'll talk about that when we meet back up here at the bar here later on in the stream. But for now, Friday the 13th, we are going to jump into Slay the Spire today. You guys always resonate well with this game. I have fun playing it. I have been keeping my eye on when they're going to drop Slay the Spire 2, hopefully at some point here in the near future. Oh, what are you going to do? Hey, Ian, get that cold one out of the fridge. That new fridge. Oh, he's talking to me about my new fridge. That's true. I got the new fridge going, and all the beverages are cold in there. Yes. Ian, you got to be happy with that overtime goal yesterday. Got the Oilers and Panthers game. The series is all tied up. So tell you, man, you want to talk about earning it, fighting for it. Those boys are, whew, I haven't seen some good hockey like this in a long time. So good on Edmonton for tying up the series. Yeah, woohoo indeed. I'm so happy that they're pulling it out. I can't wait to hear what Ralph's got to say tonight when we play the live squad stream. So speaking of which, so if you're new to Big Daddy Dizzo channel here, we do this happy hour every Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we do squad stream every 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's Friday, so here we are. We're going to be getting together tonight for Hunt Showdown, more crazy PvP action, hunting jerky, stealing bounties, taking names, kicking ass, having a good time. That's all night long tonight, full squad in effect. Looking for all of you to be there, having some laughs. Don't forget we do all the usual Dizzo squad question of the day and catching up on everybody. Ralph's going to be going on vacation. He's going to Germany. So tonight will be his last night with us for 2 weeks. So we'll be having some guests jumping in, probably Paul and Raphael next week with Jason and I as we kind of continue the Hunt Showdown tradition. And they dropped the new update on the 18th next week. Judgment of the Fool, if I recall the name, or something like that. So, yeah, can't wait for all that to happen. So, kicks off tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to join us. But let's talk about it right now. So, Slay the Spire. We have a good old time playing this. You guys, again, resonate well when I play this game. It's fun. You know, it's a nice thing for us to do together when we're doing happy hour. Again, I am looking forward for the next one, Slay the Spire 2, to drop soon. And I am constantly on a search for other games to play on this stream with you guys. So if there's something you guys are looking for, something you want to see me play, do not hesitate. Put it in the comments, put it in the chat. I would love to hear what you got to say. Well, I think we should jump right into this because usually I run out of time when I'm playing this anyway. So we are going to, I wonder if we want to do, I think we're going to do the challenge. What do you say? Let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? So let's jump right in and see what the challenge is. All right. Oh, we got some nice cards here, actually, looking at this. So when you're doing the challenge, you don't know what you're up against. You're going to get special artifacts. You're going to get special cards, special rules. So in here, I get to choose 10 of these. So damage, deal 9 damage. Oof. All right, well, you can never go wrong with this. So if you're going to grab that, you got to grab that. I like a lot of 0 cards. Oof. 4 damage. That's nice. Prostrate, what? And 10 cards. Did I get all 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Well, that's good for me. This is 8, 9. It's a 0. And 10. All right, good. Let's move on. This is a hoot. We'll have some fun doing this. So let's move on. So you're going up. You're going up, 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 and you got to choose one of these 3 paths. Well, if you've never played Slay the Spire, here's your legend, tells you what we're up against here, and you can see unknowns. That's your chance if you're a Monopoly player. It could be good or bad. So you could run into another skirmish with some baddies, or you could get some good stuff, treasure. You could get potions and shit. So you know that's cool. Merchant, obviously, it is what it is. You got coins, you trade them in, and those look like those are probably later on. Treasure, same difference. You get treasures. Rest is very important because you have 1 set of HP for this entire run. And so you're going to get your ass handed to you along the way. So you want to make sure that you're always maintaining that HP as you get up to the top and get your way up to the big boss up here. And you can see there's plenty of opportunities for resting, but you got to choose your path wisely. All right. Then you have your enemies, and then you have your elites. Elites are just, you know, tougher to battle. So let's see here. We're going to try to play smart. You're obviously going to start out with an enemy along the way. Here we get a chance, another enemy, chance, enemy. And where's the first rest spot? Up here. Let's trace this back, couple of chances. Let's do this one. All right. Let's see where this takes us. All right, so this is like any other roguelike card playing game. You have a mana pool over here, and you have cards to play. And obviously, you always have more cards than you have mana. Upper left-hand corner is the cost to play the card. In this case, I have a lot of 0 cards, so that's awesome. And then, you know, once I deplete my mana pool for this round, they take their turn. Hopefully I don't get my ass handed to me. And then we rinse and repeat until we get through the battle. Whoever is left standing obviously moves on. So let's play. I'm dealing with 2 enemies here. You can see their health, 15. And you can see what their intent is above their head. This guy's going to try to hit me with 5 damage against my 75. This guy right here, he's just going to do a buff on himself. And then they got a little add-on here down here right now, curl up. So when I damage them, they're going to roll up and they're going to get a 5 block, which is a dick move. What are we going to do? For me, I've got this orb here. So at the end of my turn, it'll deal 3 damage to a random enemy. It has this add-on thing, this evoke. It deals 8 damage to a random enemy as well. To be honest with you, I don't play with the character, this robot character much, so I don't know how to effectively use some of these add-ons, but we're gonna roll with it. What I do know in basic game is you want to take as least amount of damage as possible. So I'd love to block this 5 or kill this guy before he has the opportunity to use it on me. This gives me 2 mana, adds a void into my discard pile. Now, Void is a bullshit card. So what happens is falls into my discard pile, which eventually can become my regular pull pile, and then this is an unplayable card, just takes up a space. Too many of these end up in your hand and you're screwed. So you got to be careful if you want to play that. This one adds a burn. It's another unplayable card. This one deals 4 damage. Whenever I change my stances, and you can only have one stance at a time, you return this from the discard pile to my hand, which is beautiful. And this one, choose one of 3 attacks of any color to add into my hand, which is awesome as well. Well, let's do that first. So we are, deal 15 damage, dude. We can kill that guy right away. So that's nice. So I think we're gonna do that right now. So we're going to see ya. So he's gone. And then I've got 1 mana left to use. I got 2 cards here that cost. He's not doing anything here, so I don't want to use the block. Barrage, deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. So I could do that. Draw 2 cards, add a burn. I think we're going to do this. And okay, so now he's got a shield of 1. He's going to get some damage that's going to get knocked down. And I don't think we want to do these guys because I don't want to get the hurt card. So he's not going to do anything to me. He's down to 6. We're going to waste him on the next round. Doesn't matter what he's going to do because we're going to kill him on the next round. All right, so 13. Come on, man. I don't think we need to do that because he's only got 6. So, and there it is. That's the first round. That's how you play. At the end of every round, you get gold, you get a card. Sometimes you get other good stuff. You want to pick one of these cards and make sure it's a good one. Again, I like cards that are 0 or 1. This one deals 7 damage. If the last card you played before this one is combat, you get a mana, which is fantastic. This one deals 9 damage. Again, a block equal to the unblocked damage that I deal. This is fantastic as well. I like mana cards, but we're going to go with this one. All right, so we're moving on. So now we've graduated up to the next fight. No damage was taken. This guy's a dick, so you got to be careful with him. So he right now is going to buff himself. We don't know what it is, so we want to try to get as much out there as we can. 9 damage, I like that. Don't need to do block. Let's do this first. So he's got 49. So this is going to deal 25 damage to this guy. This is not a bad card to grab. Now it's gonna deplete my mana pool, but let's do it. See, here's the thing. I could do this, but then I get this ethereal card. 9 damage. I do kind of like that. All right, let's watch this. We don't need this, but we'll just throw it out there anyway. All right, he's down to 8, man. Should not be a problem. Doesn't matter what he's going to do. He's going to do 6 damage. I think he'll be dead before I need to worry about it. 9 damage. Pretty sweet, right? 15 gold. We get a potion that negates the next debuff, which is good. Add a card to your deck. So we're going to pick Halt, gain 3 block if you're in Wrath. Wrath is a stance where you deal double damage. If you're in Wrath, gain 9 additional block. Gain 3 mantra. Mantra, when you obtain 10 of them, you enter Divinity, which then you gain 3 mana. Attack deals triple damage, and then when you exit this at the start of your next turn. This is actually sweet, so we're going to do that. So let's move along. Going up to this unknown, which, like I said, is like chance. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see what happens. All right, so we get to do a transform of a card. That's good. So transforming a card generally is a good thing. So you want to pick a card that's already cool and then see what it could transform into. So if this one, I could pick one of 3 attacks. Let's see what happens. Oh, this one's not gonna, it's not gonna do this. I don't want to do that. So let's see what wallop turn. Oh, it's not going to show me. So in this case, we're gonna pick a card that is not so great. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice. All right, so now we have a choice. We can go this way and fight the boss. He's not a boss. Fight a enemy, or we can go here, take our chances, and hit another chance. Let's do that. All right, so this turned into a battle. He's got 41. He's going to hit me for 11. We want to block this because I don't think we'll be able to get rid of 41 in one move. So 9. Well, I'm going to get a 9 block because he's not going to be able to block any of this. So I got a 9 block. Gain 4 block. So we effectively blocked all of the damage he's going to do to us. This one, 9. This one is 4. We're going to do this. So remember, you want to get 10 of these to enter Divinity. We're good. We're not going to take any damage this next round. And he's nearly in half. So that's good. All right, next round, my shield goes away. What's left of it, he is now going to go into defensive mode and buff himself. So we want to try to nail him as much as we can. Retain removed until into combat. Retaining cards are not discarded. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Remove all block. Well, see, this would be next on the next one, but whatever. 1 of 3 attacks. 12 damage. Apply weak. That's nice. I have a lot of cards in my draw pile. What just happened? I have more than 1 card in my draw pile. I feel like I got screwed. Clearly didn't read the instructions correctly or something. All right, so that's all right. This is fine. This is fine. We can do 0, deal 10 damage, deal 3. Next move, he's dead anyway, so who cares? All right, so we got to get rid of his 6 shield, and then we got the 8 to get rid of. So 9 damage, 5 damage. Yes, 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 yes. Watch this. Oh, nice. All right. So this X means it's usually how many mana you have. So if you have 3, this will be 3 lightning. 24 damage. Nice. We'll take that one. All right, moving on up. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks peaceful. It looks incredibly valuable. You're not sure. You sure don't see any traps nearby. See that it will trigger a trap. Enemies drop 24. Skip. All right, so I really don't need to go to the fire, but I don't know that I want to deal with this elite either. So we'll go this way. We can rest. Don't really need it, so it's kind of a waste of my time. Moving on to the next fighter. So this guy is... is this the guy that steals shit from you? Yeah. No, he's not. Okay. All right, so he's going to do 12 damage, and I don't think we have enough to kill him in 1 round. So we're going to try to block some of this. 24. Well, wait a minute. I might be wrong. We have now 34. Oh, no. Hang on a sec. Do I have a mana? No, I don't. 4 damage. 9. I really don't want to... Shit. I really don't want to take any damage from this guy. But I can only do 25. I can do 18. I can do 28. Excuse me, that's a block. That's a block, so I can only do 19. Well, I could do 19 and put a block on me. So let's do this. That's a start. He's still going to do 4 on me, which is kind of blows, but whatever. Oh, it was 3. My math is off. All right, here we go. So 7 is what he's going to try to do. We want to try to get rid of this guy. I can only get 4 block. Yeah, this is getting tough, man. Hit me for another 3. It's okay. It's okay. There's a rest coming up. We're gonna waste this guy now anyway, so it's good. 12 damage. Well, there you go. That's the game. That's the match anyway. All right, so we've scry 3 block, 3 damage. I don't have too much frost going on. All right. So our next chance to heal is up here. Or up here if we go this way. Kinda, let's see here. Treasure, chance. Let's hope this isn't... Oh! Look at that. Nice. Beautiful. You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. Spirits toss small bones and fragments in the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. As you approach the spirits, all turn to you expectantly. Oh shit, what happens here? Select a card to offer. Review an offer based on the offer. Reward based on the offer. All right, well, what do we want to give them here? Oh, look at that. They healed me. Thanks. Thanks, dudes. Now I'll go heal up the rest. Now we're full health at 85, which is beautiful. So moving on. This is turning out really good for us. These guys kind of suck. So what happens with these guys is on their death, it applies to vulnerable. And they're a pain in the ass because they're mushroom rodents, whatever. All right, so 9 damage, block. so I can block. Beautiful. I like that. So that one's nice. This is actually nice too. 13 to all enemies. So let's do this. Oh, I can get rid of one of these guys. Look at this. Oh, yeah. So we just got to deal with this guy, and we blocked all his attack. So we're in good shape. So his intent is he is going to now buff himself, but we're not going to give him a chance. He's going to go. See ya. Nice. Apply 3 vulnerables, and let's see, this is a nice card. All right, let's buy some shit. We have room for 2 potions. We have room for some trinkets. 10 block, that's nice. Every 6 turns gains intangible, which reduces all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Oof, that's huge too. 5 cards, 12 block until the next turn. So these are potions. That's nice. We're going to buy that. We only have 149 left. Just buy another one of these. Could use a 12 block though too. All right, that's excellent. Moving on. All right, which way? Doesn't matter really. All right, so this guy's going to attack us for 8. This guy's going to buff. This stuff is just frustrating to deal with. We want to block the 8. We'll definitely do that. And this channel's dark, which is nice. 9 damage. And it gives me the block in case I can't kill this guy, but... Oh, shit. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough. Oh, I do have enough. Look at that. That was a great first hit. Ian, we'll see you later. Thanks for dropping in, brother. All right. So he's going to hit us for 6. 24 damage. Deal 10 damage, so 34 if I get the extra mana. Oh my, my. Nice. Damage. He doesn't have any blocker, so that's nice. We'll use that. Goodbye. Very nice. Great round. Evoke your next orb. Channel the orb. That was evoked. 7 damage. Plasma. Whew. All right, we have no healing really necessary here. Ready to go to the boss battle. Let's see how bad this is. I got full health, man. So let's see. Full health, gain 2 orb slots, negates the next debuff. This guy's tricky. So he's got 240 health, right? And what happens is, and this continues to grow. So right now, once I hit him for 30 or more damage, he's going to go into this defensive mode. And then what happens is the damage I throw at him is bounced back and doesn't hit him as hard. So the goal here is to hit him as hard as I can, both to meet and exceed this in 1 or 2 hits. So, because you don't want to just nickel dime him, you got to hit him hard before he goes into that mode. So 10, 4 for each channeled orb, 4. So we could do 4 for we're not going to do quite enough here to even worry about it. So 3, 4, 7, 17. 21. It's really not a lot. So there he is. So now he's got a 20 shield on him. I was wrong. This is not the boss that bounces back the shit, but 20, you know, I got to get rid of that shield, 20 shield, until he morphs back into his next mode. So nothing more I can do here. What would be nice is if I get the card that removes his shield on this next one. So we'll see what happens. There it is. So this is what I remembered. So whenever you attack him, I take 3 damage. It's only 3 per attack. So if I can hit him for 24, I'll take 3 damage. But it's kind of important to know that so that you can get shields. So look, I did get this, but I don't need it now. But it does deal 10 damage. So I can get the 4 blocks, so that will negate the first strike back. 24 damage is fantastic. So we can do 34 damage. Oof. I wish I had... 10. Let's just do this. So we didn't take the hit, but he's going to hit me for 9 now. So I'm going to take 8 damage. Okay. Next one, 16. And this goes for... I don't remember how long this goes. Maybe 1 more move. I never remember how many times. So anyway, so we need some blockers. So we need that. Gain block equal to unblock damage. So I should have enough to help me out here. That didn't help me at all. 5 damage to all enemies. See, I'm going to take a 3 hit, so that's not going to block as much. So that's... We'll take the 1 damage that's going to come to me. And we'll move on. Now he's normal stance. So now I've got up to 40 before he goes back into that other mode. So we want to try to wallop this guy as much as we can. And he's going to hit me for 12. No, he's going to hit me for 1 times 4. Why can't you just say 4? Doesn't make sense. Don't need block. Don't need that. 9 damage. I think we're going to end our turn. I don't have anything else, though. Well, I guess... Oh, I can't do that. So that'll block his little hit. All right. So he's still in the mode where I got 15 before he goes in that thing. Otherwise, he plans on putting a shield on. So we really want to hit him hard. This is 24 will certainly help. All right. So I could... Nah, we're not going to do anything. Just going to move on. So now he's going to hit me for 9. So I want to block that. So I could do this. The goal here, though, is I don't want to take too much damage to lower the shield. So I got a buffer here of 3, right? So I could hit him once. So let's do this. I could hit him once and take the hit, right? So we got 1. So this is the 0. Oh, wait a minute. I wish that was on the next one. So we could do this one. I'll take a hit for 3, but it'll be blocked and I'll have enough for his hit. So I won't take any damage from him this time. That's good. We're working. We got this. So he's going to hit us for 16 next, but he's still in this mode. So any damage I do to him is going to be hurting me. So we want to hope that we can block. So we could do this. And then this would gain a block. We like this card. So we'll take 1 hit. Not bad. So now he's out of this mode. We're getting it close. And this time I have a buffer of 50. But he's going to hit me for 20. So that's frightening. So we can do the 12 block. So we'll do 12 block. So that orb exceeded the hit of 50. We brought him. Look at the damage we've done on him, and now it negated the 20 hit that he was going to do. So when he's in this mode, his hits are lighter. So we saved our ass, basically, is what we did here. All right. So he's going to hit us for 9. So we want to see if we can block, remove all block from the enemy. He doesn't have one. Look at this. Whew. So we can gain 4 block. So all I can do is the 4. And if I hit him, all he's going to do is knock that down more. God damn it. So this will then, I'll take a hit of 8. He's going to hit me. That was probably not a good move. I should not have used those cards there, but that's fine. We'll well, we emerged victoriously from our climb up. Relic. Gain 1 mana at the start of your turn. Then it takes away your ability to see the enemy's intent, which is not sweet. Gain an extra mana at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards. That's kind of dumb. Busted Crown. Gain 1 mana at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. I don't know if I like any of these, to be honest with you, but I'll take that one. All right. So we are now in Act 2. Our health points go back, or hit points, if you will, go back to 85, and we start the next run. We'll do 1 here because we're still a little early before we got to head back to the bar here. So let's do 1. See which way we want to go here. There's a bunch of fights and then elite. We'll go this way. $40 shield. Give me the card that removes their shield. Ha! Right there. Look at that. Oof. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. We can upgrade a card. Da, 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 da. $14, nice. Melter plus. All right. All right, here's the thief. So these guys take your gold, and then they quit on you if you don't kill them in time. All right, so do this. So this would be 15 damage to both enemies. Actually 20 damage because I have 4. So I could do that, but then I wouldn't have any heals. That's tough. Gonna do another round of that. That's crazy shit. So I could do 24, which uses up. No blocks. What the fuck? So we can kill the one, and I'll get mana back for it. So let's do this. Oh, wait. Damage. I'm going to take all his 10 damage though, that's the problem. Fine. So get all my gold back that they stole from me. Problem is, I took a lot of damage, man. Fuck. Well, we just got to survive this battle, get through this, and then we can heal. So let's... Oof. That's all we got to do. Huh. All right. Well, we can block. Alright, so we can block all that shit. So we got 9, 4. Actually, that's actually 12. 9, 12, 10. So I guess we're going to do this. Do this. And we can block his damage. One. He's going to do 1 damage. Okay. 9. And I get a free shield out of it. Oh, they fucking healed? Oh, you kidding me? Dick. .24 damage, but he's got a fucking 15 shield on him. .32 damage. Can we waste this guy? Oh, we can waste this guy. Oh no, I can't. Fuck. Oh no. That's too bad. So close to wasting that guy. Okay, so he's going to shield himself. Deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. Wallop. No, couldn't give me the take his thing off him. .24 damage. Got a 15 shield on him. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Not enough to destroy him. Oof. All right. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of combat. That's pretty huge. All right, see how much healing I'm gonna get here. We'll take that. It's better than nothing. Snacko. What? What is this? A negative effect on you. Damage, 3 block, 24 damage. Negated. He's going to do 15 damage. Now we can block that bitch. We can play this and this. Oof. 10 block, 10 damage. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That's my only attack. Oh, that is beautiful. Blocking his... Oh, that was such a great play. That was so good. Down to 5. See ya. Don't mess around with Dizzo. What are you talking about? All right. It is about that. I could play this, guys, all fucking night. This game is just so fantastic. So fantastic. I just love it. Well, This is the time of our stream where we come back to the bar and we basically raise our glasses to someone or something in our lives that's making a difference. And you know what? With it being Father's Day this Sunday, we would be remiss if we didn't take a minute to recognize the dads in our lives. And you know, frankly, I'm not of the mindset. It's not lost on me that not everybody has a great relationship with their dads, whether their dads are here now or out of their lives. But I'm not going to sit here and, you know, make a big deal about, how great dads are, because some people don't have great dads, and I get that. I hope that's not the case for you, but I am a realist, and I understand not everybody has great dads, because not everybody knows how to be a great dad. And I think that's the one thing you need to find the clarity on. You know, if you can't find the grace for forgiveness, you need to at least find the clarity to understand that not everybody comes to this world equipped to be a good dad. Some are just thrusted in that position, and they just don't know what to do about it. So hopefully that's not you, but if it is, I would just challenge you to try to find that clarity to understand that. On the flip side, if you do have a great dad, so if your dad's still in your life, still here on the earth, or if he's like mine, has passed on and he's no longer with you, we still need to take a minute to raise our glasses and, remember them on Father's Day, because, my dad wasn't perfect. I think he leaned a little in that category of doing the best he could. He was middle class, hard working man, worked for everything we had. He only had a high school education, and even then he dropped out in his high school years. So he was a laborer. He worked with his hands and was a blue collar worker. So, everything we had was, by working hard, with his hands. And so that tends to make a person less patient. That tends to make a person, not exactly there to throw a ball around with you every time, so, because he worked weekends. My dad worked almost 7 days a week, at least 6 days almost every week. So that's something to keep in mind. We kind of got to look at what would you be like if you were in their position. And I get it. I wish my dad was, the throw a ball to me type of dad, but he wasn't. He was too busy keeping the lights on for the family. So that all said, he still had a good heart, and he still had good intentions. And so while I'm nothing like him in that regard, I like to think I'm a little bit more of a throw a ball at you type of dad. Not like at you, but you know what I mean. I do give him I do have the clarity to understand where he came from. And that said, he respected me. He understood where I was and who I became as a man. And I know that if he was here today, he would be proud of me because of what I've achieved in my life, having beaten cancer and continued to thrive and exceed my goals and doing well in my business and doing this stuff and touching your guys' lives. So I know that dear old dad, Big Ted, as we used to call him, would be very proud of Big Daddy Dizzo. So raising my glass to my dad and challenging you to raise your glass to yours. Here's to the pops in our lives, and whether they're here or not this weekend, take a minute and think of them. And if they're not here today, look up and shoot them a smile. And if they are here, give them a call or go see them and remind them their achievements right there that are within you, the things that they did to create you and make you who you are. Granted, a lot of who we become in our adult lives is based upon our own choices, but our parents, for better or for worse, they do set the foundation for us. So take a minute, acknowledge that this weekend, and remember who you are. While you are the sum of your choices, You are here because of them. All right, guys. Cheers. Thanks so much. If you're not doing anything tonight, join us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Squad stream tonight. Dizzo Squad playing Hunt Showdown all night long. If you're watching this in the rebroadcast, would love it for you to like this video. It helps us get traction on YouTube. And if you're not a subscriber, man, listen to the closing sound here. It'll tell you what you need to do. In the meantime, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. With that, that'll be it for this week. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Happy Hour Operation. I really appreciate you being here. If you like what you saw today, please hit that like button. It helps the channel gain traction on YouTube, and I'd love to reach more people just like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I got one question for you. What are you waiting for? It's free. It helps you stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. Plus, you'll get first access to new content, behind-the-scenes fun, and plenty of exclusive tips to make your weekend even better. As always, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And for God's sakes, man, it's the weekend. Get out there and make it happen. We'll talk to you soon.
Grab yourself a cold one and sit your ass down, people. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Oh. Quick riff, kid, a game start effect. It's Friday again. You know what that means? Dizzo's back, happy hour is on the scene. New games, new vibes, but the crew's still tight. Season 3 is rolling, get ready tonight. Season 3, let's crank it up. Same good times, just fill your cup. Big Daddy Dizzo's live, so raise them high. Happy hour's back, let's ride. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Grab yourself a cold one and sit your ass